Did you know that women are better at negotiating peace? So why aren't more involved in the Ukraine-Russian peace talks? Hi folks, I'm Rialina and I'm a comedian, and I know you tend to watch my comedy videos on here, but part of my job is also doing political commentary on the radio. So I wanted to make a quick video about what is really pissing me off about the recent Trump-Vance Zelensky debacle. And yes, this is about female representation. And yes, this is a DEI complaint because guess what? Men are not the best people for the job. So why are they still doing it? Let's dig in. Did you know that when women are involved in peace talks, those agreements are 35% more likely to actually last? And if you think I just made that up, let me introduce you to Krauss, Krauss and Brenfers. No, not a law firm, but the authors of a study that actually proves this. Let's get gritty. These researchers analyzed 82 peace agreements from 42 conflicts and found that when women sign the deal, peace is 35% more likely to last at least 15 years. That means fewer wars restarting because someone forgot to include basic human rights in the contract. And here's where it gets even better. Agreements with female signatories are 64% more likely to be implemented. Why? Because when women are involved, peace talks aren't just about, oh, you keep that land, I'll take this oil. When women are at the table, peace talks don't just end wars, they build something better. Women tend to push for things like protections against gender-based violence, human rights provisions, and legal reforms that benefit marginalized communities. They demand democratic reforms, accountability, and inclusive governance. They prioritize rebuilding communities, economic opportunities for civilians, education access, and support for displaced populations. They fight for reparations, truth commissions, and reintegration programs for displaced persons and ex-combatants. They ensure that grassroots organizations, human rights groups, and community leaders have a voice in the peace process. And all of this is important because when peace deals only focus on military ceasefires and political power sharing, things men tend to prioritize, they fail because they don't address the root causes of conflict. Women expand the scope of peace, and that's why agreements with female signatories are 64% more likely to be implemented. Peace isn't just about stopping war, it's about making sure it never happens again. So, to my female sisterin out there, next time you negotiate your salary, just remind yourself that statistically, you're more qualified to negotiate a literal ceasefire than half the people in the UN. So go get that raise. And fellas, if you ever find yourself in a peace negotiation, maybe slide your chair over and let a woman talk. Just saying.